Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Shantanu here, and in this video I want to talk to you about my first mock interview experience, what I learned, how to approach such questions, and what mistakes that I made. So let's get started. So I'll start off with the question first, and what the interviewer had asked me was to create the customer journey of a platform which will help users relocate from point A to point B. And what you should do at this point is ask a lot of clarifying questions. You should try to understand what is it that the interviewer wants you to build, and you should ask a lot of relevant questions like who are going to interact with your platform, how are they going to interact with your platform, what will be the features, and at what point or what stage of the journey will your platform come into the picture. So these are all questions that you need to ask. For me, I made a mistake. I assumed it is porter like. And if you don't know what Porter is, it's a platform which helps you move your luggage from point A to point B. So I went with that assumption, and I was wrong with that. Next, number two, you have to define the user persona. So who is it that you are going to solve for? Now, to start with, you need to lay out a few types of users or few user personas who are going to interact with your platform. So, for example, let's say we can have a user who is a bachelor who frequently moves from point A to point B. He is a male, and this that could be one user. We can have another user who are a couple, so they don't have kids and they want to move from point A to point B, city A to city B. Or we can have another type of user who are senior citizen, they have family, and they also want to move to a different city, and they want to move with their entire family. So these are all different users, and we have to choose which user we are going to solve for, right? Just put a little thought about who you are going to solve for, because you may or may not get this question, that why do you want to solve for this user. I did not get, but just I wanted to let you know. Next, we have to solve the actual question, which is to create the customer journey. Now, what it essentially means is at what stage or at what screen, how will the user interact with your application? So, if you don't really have a clarity on what the question is, you cannot really have a good answer to this round. So for me, like, I made the mistake at the start. I got the question wrong. So what the interviewer actually wanted me to do is he wanted to create a platform which will provide an end-to-end solution for anything related to relocation. So that includes our hotel, flight, ticket, train, and obviously luggage. So this is what the interviewer had in his mind. Now, for such a problem statement, if you want to define the customer journey, we can have something like this: that in our home page we can list out all these offerings. So our train, flight, hotel, and luggage. Now let's say the user selects luggage. Now in the next screen, the user can enter the source and the destination address. Now in the third screen, you can provide the user with some options or some packages, like what kind of vehicle they want to opt for, how much luggage they want to move with, or maybe you can do it differently, but you based on these configurations you can generate a quote. Now, in the fourth page, in the fourth screen, the user can make the payment. Once he completes the payment, you can also try to upsell your other offerings like your flight, train, hotel. So this could be one end-to-end customer journey of a user on this platform. And the last question that I was asked was, what matrix will I track? Now, I also made one mistake over here. I thought it was one metric, but what he really wanted from me is what all metrics will be tracked. So you could say that you want to track the bookings of all your offerings that you have, right? So that could be your hotel, flight, train, and luggage. And some of them will perform relatively poorly, and some of them will perform relatively better. And based on these, you can try to prioritize, which all service you want to put more emphasis on, or which more service you want to work towards. And that could be one answer to this question. So in conclusion, in this video, I talked about how my interview went, and these are feedbacks that I have directly received from the interviewer, both during the interview process and after the interview was over. So I gave you an example, and I hope that you guys also practice more, and you guys don't make the same mistakes that I made. You can actually ask some of your friends or your family to conduct some product design interviews for you, and I'm sure you will do much better than me in those interviews. So if you like the video, give it a like, drop your comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and I'll see you in the next one.